Good morning friends, welcome back to Panika Tutorials. In this video, I want to discuss one of the UGC NET question which came in the year 2018 related to first in first out page replacement algorithm. So this kind of questions will help you to understand the concept in a better way. So I request everyone to watch the complete video for better understanding. First let me read out the question, then I will discuss the solution with you. Look at the question. Suppose for a process P, reference to pages in order are page number 1, 2, 4, 5, 2, 1, 2, 4. Assume that main memory can accommodate 3 pages and main memory has already have pages 1 and 2 in the order 1 first, 2 second. At this moment, first in first out FIFO page replacement algorithm is used. Then the number of page faults that occur to complete the execution of process P is, they have given 4 options. We need to solve the question and find out what is the right answer. If you look at the question carefully, they are saying that this is the reference string. So what is the reference string? You keep it here. Reference string is 1, 2, 4, 5, 2, 1, 2, 4. Is it clear? 1, 2, 4, 5, 2, 1, 2, 4. Assume that main memory can accommodate 3 pages, meaning is that main memory is logically divided into 3 frames. As the page size is equal to frame size, in one frame we can keep one page. Okay, so it has the frame number 0, frame number 1 and frame number 2. Now what they are saying, in the main memory already page number 1 and page number 2 is already available, and even they have provided the order. First page number 1 is entered. So page number 1 is here. Are you able to understand? Let me write here it as 1 only. Okay, then page number 2 is entered. So these are the 2 pages are there. So first is page 1 and then page 2. At this moment, FIFO page replacement algorithm is used, then the number of page faults. So if you want to find these pages to execute this process P using the first in first out page replacement algorithm, they are asking how many page faults we will get. Look at what is meant by page fault. If process is searching for a particular page, if it is not available in the main memory, then we will call it as a page fault. If it is available in the main memory, then we will call it as a page hit. Now look at here, CPU is searching for the page number 1. Whether the page number 1 is available in the main memory? Yes, it is available in the main memory. So it is a page hit. Okay. Now similarly, CPU is searching for the page number 2. Is page number 2 is available in the main memory? Yes, it is available in the main memory. So again it is a page hit. Now CPU is searching for the page number 4. Whether page number 4 is available in the main memory? Currently page number 1 and page number 2 is available in the main memory. So page number 4 is not available in the main memory. So it is a page fault. Whenever a page fault occurs, the operating system will take the control and bring the page from the secondary memory and load it into the main memory. This process will call it as swap in. So swap in is nothing but bringing the page from secondary memory and load it into the main memory. Is it clear? Now page number 4 will be loaded in the main memory at frame number 2. Now main memory is full or not? Yes, main memory is full because it can accommodate 3 pages. Already page number 1, page number 2, page number 4 is already available. So main memory is full. Now CPU is trying to access the page number 5. Whether page number 5 is available in the main memory? No, it is not available. If it is not available, it is a page fault. Now as the CPU want to execute the instructions in the page number 5, it should be loaded into the main memory. However, the main memory is full. If main memory is full and if you want to load a particular page, then you have to remove one of the page and load this page number 5. Which page you have to remove, that depends on replacement algorithm. As it is a first in first out page replacement algorithm, the page which was inserted first should be removed first. So if you look at page number 1 was inserted first, then page number 2. So the victim page here is page number 1. Among page number 1, 2 and 4, page number 1 came into the main memory first. So this is the victim page. So you have to swap out the page number 1, meaning is that you have to load the page from the main memory to the secondary memory. That process will call it as swap out. So page number 1 will be removed and we will load the page number 5. Is it clear? Now CPU is trying to access the page number 2. Is page number 2 is available in the main memory? Yes. So it is a page hit. Okay. Now CPU is trying to access the page number 1. Whether page number 1 is available in the main memory? It is not available in the main memory. So it is a page fault. Now look at here. Main memory is full. So you need to find a victim page and you have to remove it. Now look at among the page number 5, page number 2 and page number 4. Which page was inserted first? Page number 2. So page number 2 has to be removed and then you have to load the page number 1. Is it clear? Now immediately CPU is trying to access the page number 2. Page number 2 is not available, so it is a page fault. As the page is not available, we need to find one of the victim page and remove it and load the page number 2. Look at page number 5 is there, page number 1 is there and page number 4 is there. Which one was loaded first? Page number 4. Don't think that page number 1. Already page number 1 was loaded and removed, again loaded. So page number 4 is the first one was inserted. See, page number 4 is inserted here. Page number 5 is inserted here. Page number 1 is inserted here. Are you able to understand it or not? So page number 4 need to be removed and page number 2 need to be loaded. Is it clear? Now CPU is trying to access the page number 4. Whether page number 4 is available in the main memory? It is not available in the main memory. So again it is a page fault. Now look at here. With this one you can stop the solution and you can count the number of page faults. But sometimes they may ask you what are the pages are there after executing this reference string. So you need to complete this one. So page number 4 is a page fault. So you need to look at page number 5. Page number 1, page number 2 is currently available in the main memory. So as the main memory is full and you want to load the page number 4, you need to find one victim page. Okay, page number 5 is loaded here. Page number 2 is loaded here. Page number 1 is loaded here. Among them, which one was loaded first? Page number 5. So this one you have to remove and load the page number 4. So if they ask you after executing this reference string, what are the pages are available in the main memory, you have to tell in a sequence such as frame number 0, frame number 1 and frame number 2. In frame number 0, page number 4 is there. In frame number 1, page number 1 is there. And in frame number 2, page number 2 is there. So the order you should tell it as 4, 1, 2. But however, in this question, they have asked how many page faults has occurred. If you have observed clearly, I have represented the page hit using the tick mark and page fault using the cross symbol. So the number of page faults you need to count how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the number of page faults is equal to 5. So they have asked the number of page faults. Option A they have given 6 is wrong. Option B they have given 4 is wrong. Option C they have given 3 is wrong. Option D they have given 5 is right. So for this question, option D is correct answer. I hope you have understood how I solved this question. If you still have any doubts related to the first in first out page replacement algorithm or this question, feel free to ask me in the comment section. I will try to clear your doubts as early as possible. Thank you for watching the complete video. Have a nice day.